it do, my baby boos, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hey, hi, how are you? What it do? My name is Alyssa, and I am the girl with the Plumbob tattoo, and I may or may not have a little kava in my system right now, like actual kava, like not just the game kava. Like they are doing a little kava party here. If you saw my last video, you know. Anyways, I've been getting asked a lot about my history, legacy, family tree, and actually a lot of them are here right now. Well, some of them from like the 50s are here. We are in the 50s, and this family is all the way from caveman times. So I guess without further ado, we can go ahead and go into our family tree. Let's go to Everett because it is technically his family tree. So Simology. Here we are. Everett is not the last generation. His daughter and, well, daughters and one son are the last generation. They're not in the icon because they are technically toddlers, but I sized them down into like little babies. So this is Everett here, my patriarch of this family, his lovely wife Amalia, and his sister Marie, which they have another sibling. Oh, that's right. Leo, their brother Leo, he is technically Clyde's son, and they adopted him. So Clyde is Alice's, which is I shouldn't have done this on Kava. Alice is Everett's mom, and she adopted her brother's son because he was killed by the police because, you know, his lover was Bonnie and he's Clyde, and we all know how that story ended. Anyways, this is their generation. Her husband is Arlo, who she met in Salvadorada. He was her like tour guide, and when she was looking for some treasure, he helped her find it and they fell in love. And her sister Daisy is still technically married to Tom, which is kind of upsetting. I have a divorce mob, but it kind of makes it harder for the divorces to go through, and you kind of have to be a part of the family for a little while in order to do that. So I haven't really gotten around to like completely cutting ties with Tom, but she hasn't seen him in a long time. Her daughter is Rose, which is Alice's niece, and she also had another daughter called Dahlia with Gatsby, Jay Gatsby, who is also deceased. We have lots and lots of deceased Sims in this family. It's nuts. And some Sims, like, just their identities are just gone, which is crazy. This save is so old. So Alice's parents are Esther and Alex, who had all of these children except for, you know, their spouses, of course. They had Clyde, Daisy, and Alice together, and this was the Wild West era. Esther was the wife of Alex, but Alex is our biological like family tree guy. And going up from Alexander, we go into the medieval times. We have Juliet and Romeo and Juliet, if you will, which are both deceased and have been deceased since Alexander was a child or like a little toddler. They were in Windenburg when that whole drama went down, and Eve ended up bringing Alexander to the New World, hence the Wild West. And then from there, his mother is part of our family. So she was the daughter of the king and queen, and the queen goes up in the family tree with us. But she also had a brother. She has two brothers. So there's Aragon and there is Clinton. Clinton was a miscarriage. I don't think I ended up actually including that like in the storyline, but basically what happened is the baby was born when I was out of the household and I didn't like the name, so I decided to delete the baby and have her like have the baby again, hence Aragon. And they just kept the brother there and just like killed him off. So we still have Clinton there. So we're just gonna say like him and Aragon were like twins and the other twin didn't make it, which happened a lot in historical times anyways. Like miscarriages were way more of a thing than they are now. So her mother is the one who goes up in the family tree with us. She had tons of siblings. So Estia is, or Hestia, I don't know, however you want to pronounce it. I've always pronounced it Estia because I don't know, that's just how I did it. Her siblings are Hades, Hera, Demeter, and Zeus. And Zeus was created with, I guess, another parent, I guess. Not sure how that happened. So what? Irvin Snodgrass. Oh, that's right. Okay, so Rhea is their mother, right? And that goes all the way to Eve, who is still alive. And some of these people are still alive, and it's only because they're vampires. Rhea was our heir from Eve, who is our two founders of this generation, or of this legacy. And she was married to a very kind of an evil emperor, and she was so unhappy that, well, I mean, he was like completely like giving their children away every time she would give birth. So she ended up being so unhappy that she cheated and ended up having Zeus, I'm pretty sure, with someone else. Yeah, this is someone that she cheated on her husband with. Her husband being Emperor Kovu. He was killed by Medusa, actually. If you guys like go through, I mean, I know it was kind of boring during Eve's reign when she was in the prehistoric era. There was not much going on, but if you go back to early civilization in my legacy, there's a whole lot of drama that happened, and it's kind of cool to see how my storylines and characters just kind of like presented themselves and like grew. How many generations is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we are working on the 8th generation right now. That is nuts. Technically, the legacy is almost done. You know, technically you're supposed to have 10 generations and then you'll be finished. Shoot, I mean, 2 more generations and I will have completed a legacy. But that's about it, y'all. I kind of went through it really roughly. There's a whole lot of drama that happened in this series, so much that I can't comment on all of it. Like, you'll have to go back and watch it if you are that like curious about it. I highly recommend it. Of course I do, you know. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me today. Family members share a smell. What? Family members share a smell? What in the world are you talking about? And why are you just watching him sleep in his room? Y'all, what? They just disappeared. What in the... No! They are not doing it right next to him. No. Right next to your brother? Okay, I have to end this video. What is happening? Oh my god, they're making out right next to him. Okay, we're done. Anyways, y'all, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. That was just insane. I'd love to hear what you think in the comments down below, and I will see you all in my very next video. Bye, loves. Mwah.